guys want to hear a fortune? I just ate a fortune cookie.
1932. December 32nd. 42nd. A woman walked into my office today wearing a red dress, although you wouldn't see it because the black and white filter. She had ruby red lipstick, also unnoticeable because of the black and white filter. Go ahead, read your fortune.
Everything you are empowers. Everything you are for empowers you. That's my fortune.
What if I want to kill...
What the fucking load of shit is that?
What if I want to genocide an entire race of human beings?
You might want to take some notes from
Hitler.
Hitler. I didn't want to say it, but yeah.
Did they probably got a course at that, like at San Jack?
Yeah, I think so.
We should probably play the game.
All right, let's
Skip it.
jump right into this. We don't need no tutorial.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna take those courses. The German dictator course.
Oh,
German
yeah.
dictator, yeah. I heard it's pretty good. The professor's really great.
Yeah,
Though you have to take German first.
Oh, yes, the fascist society for the 1940s.
It's the best type of society, really.
How did we go from...
Probably paint classes, too. Cause
Hitler it's weird how we went from a noir to a fortune, and then to German classes.
The driver's seat.
Oh, no.
I want to be in the driver's seat.
Who's driving? The passenger?
Dun, dun, dun.
Aren't you? What a twist! Dude, your feet.
That reminds me of. Have you ever seen?
Oh my god!
Sorry,
put your shoes back on.
Have you ever played?
Somebody.
Shut up. Have you ever played Destroy All Humans?
Yeah.
They have that headline like, "Monkey found today." Who gives a shit?
Monkey found?
Monkey found today.
Can we skip
Like if you
this?
die in the game, they
No,
say
can't skip this.
a bald monkey was found in the park today, killed 2 people, something like that. Because they're trying to cover up the fact that you're an alien. Isn't that weird? We should probably put subtitles on.
Yeah, you should put. I mean, I don't know if they would be reading them because.
Well, no, because I can't hear it.
Oh,
I want to know.
Oh, you want to?
Fuck them. I want to know.
Yeah, that's right. We're in this for us.
They could have done better.
I'm here to learn.
They could have done better on the subtitles.
Yeah, I know. They look like fucking.
I don't want to read the subtitles of this. It's too much.
Oh
effort.
yeah, you guys want to hear my iPhone story on when I was
Sure.
yeah, because we were talking about this when I've been
just break that shit out, man.
Well, because I've been waiting for this moment.
Waiting for this moment.
Go ahead.
Alright, well,
Shut up and tell it.
Anyway,
I like how I told you to shut up and then tell your story.
Well, okay, I had an iPhone, and this thing had just been giving me so much fucking trouble, and I had slowly been beating the shit out of it over the course of like 6 months of having it or something, and like I was about to pay it off, and I was getting a jump upgrade. Huh?
You could get arrested for that. Battering. Go ahead.
But I got my jump upgrade because I'm with fucking T-Mobile, and I don't know. It was just
That's how I feel about that. Good
story, bro.
Well,
upgrades, yeah.
Well, the next, like, I was on my last day with this stupid phone, and it just pissed me off. It was not accepting any internet. It was slow. It was crappy. So I was like, "Fuck your thing, I'm getting rid of you," and I just threw it on the ground and destroyed it. This cake, like, the whole thing was just shattered. Like, there was no screen left to have on there or anything. I was just fucking. I was like, "Ah, God." I wonder if they'll still take it.
No, they won't.
And so I went up there the next day with this broken ass phone with no screen, just cracked out. I was like, "I'm here for my jump upgrade." And I just handed it to them, and they're like, like the guy just like kind of like he snickered and just laughed, and he's like, "Hey, come over here. I need to show you this," and like brought this other guy over, and he was just like, "Do we accept this?" Long story short, I had to pay like $100, and then they gave me a new phone.
Is there insurance for gunfire?
I was like, yeah, I had some problems with it.
I don't know what's wrong.
There were complications.
Did you try turning it off and on?
Okay.
So that's my iPhone story.
Okay. Wow, it was black and white, and then it turned to day. Did you see that?
No.
No?
No.
You'll
I
see
don't know
it
if I
later.
mentioned this before, but I used to think when I was younger that the world used to not have color.
And then you would
step
step into it, and then it would.
Well, no, I just back whenever there weren't colored TVs, I legitimately believed that the world just didn't have color. And I was like,
why if you saw every day?
well, hold on, because I was like, well, what? Because I legitimately asked my parents, when did the world get color? Because,
like you didn't used to.
yeah, because I see these old movies, and there was a movie in particular that kind of made me believe it.
Calm down.
It was, I can't remember the name of it, but like these kids, they go into the movie and it's all black and white, like 80s. They're trying to get back into their real worlds, but the things that they do create color inside of the TV or whatever they went into. I can't remember the name of the movie at all, but that supported what I was already thinking. And so for the longest time, when I was really little, I thought that the world used to not have color, and then one day it just did. Which is pretty fucking retarded.
like there was an advancement.
Well, you
in
were a
technology.
new human. Like you hadn't. Ah!
Good job.
Christ
Wow.
subverted.
Okay.
The good news is she saved their life.
Oh man.
Great work, detective.
Right, I was totally thinking about them.
Protecting.
And another misconception I had was airplanes and airports. I had it backwards. I used to call airplanes, like when they were flying through the sky, I'd be like airport. And then
it does make sense a little sometimes.
I guess.
Like if it's an airplane, then like it's a plane for airports.
Yeah, and then the airport is like a port with the. I don't know. I don't know how to explain that one. But yeah, I had this stupid misconception that it was the other way around. I was upset. People were like, no, that's an airplane. I'm like, no, that's an airport. You're stupid.
Yeah, you call them stupid because of your insecurity. So.
Yeah. No, because of my confidence.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I used to think that people had to do it in the butt for the girl to get pregnant. And then I found out not only do you not do it in the butt for the girl to get pregnant, you also have to ask the girl to do it in the butt. So isn't that weird?
Oh god.
When I was really little, I used to think that VHSs didn't have film in it. That was like what I was watching. I thought it was a signal for the people to start doing the movie, and I was like, "Wow, they did it just like last time."
These guys are cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually another one that I had when I was younger. I used to think that in the TV that was live, and like 2:00 in the morning, people would be up like doing all this like acting and everything.
How are they not tired?
Yeah, I was like, man, like their job sucks.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Like that you would just put the VHS into the machine and people were like, oh, looks like we gotta do the show again.
Alright. The same exact one.
In the same way. Every time. That's talent.
Right?
I used to think, I don't remember a lot of shit I used to do as a kid because I thought that they were normal.
I guess I really hadn't thought about like what reversing and like fast forwarding was at the time.
I used to like, I would get not bullied at school specifically because of how much shit talk I did back to the bully. Like that's how you protect yourself against bullies is you do better shit talking. That's the only way. Because then their friends laugh, and their friends are the guys who are like they're not into the whole mess with this kid thing. They're just there and they're like nervously laughing, like yeah, he's a queer, stuff like that. But if this guy's like, hey yo, and I'm like, what? He's like, you suck, and I'm like, your mama's titties. And then his friends are like, and then they laugh. They're not gonna jump in, and that guy's like, oh he sucks, mama. I don't know what to say.
What to say?
Right?
I just remember a time when insults didn't have to fully make sense.
Right.
Like you came out of your mom, and we were like, or back when you'd be like, you're a stupid head, and we're like, did you fucking hear what you said? Like, you said stupid.
Your dog's dumb. Okay? So
I would get so mad at things like this. Like, I have a particularly smart dog. Like,
he wears glasses.
He went to college.
Got his dog degree.
He has a diploma in linguistics. He only speaks dog, but
You're getting your fingerprints all over the evidence. What the fuck? Put on a glove or something.
They didn't have forensics back then.
Well, not like
you know,
that.
still
really.
had other type of stuff.
Not fingerprints.
They called in all the people that compared fingerprints.
Not
Yeah,
back then.
like everybody in the world.
Not
in
back
the
then.
city. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's how they did it.
No.
It took a long time.
Oh, cigarettes. That's not.
How long are you
useful.
gonna keep this up? All right, get all 20,000 of the citizens in here so we can find out whose fingerprints these are.
Right, this was
Wow,
that
that guy exploded. Oh my god! You ever played Silent Hill and then, or like watched the movie and the bell rings?
This is like
and
some Kill Bill gore in there.
Oh
dude.
yeah, you're right. I recently watched Kill Bill actually.
I'm about to start watching Kill Bill. I just found it on Netflix.
Watch it.
I've seen some of it, and I've
You
watched.
need to watch every Quentin Tarantino film ever.
Oh, okay, that's how you
Sometimes it's really silly with how like serious it tries to be. It's like, look how cool this is. Like she has to like 1-inch punch her way out of a coffin.
Oh yeah.
She's like 6 feet under the floor, and then it goes to a flashback that's way too long. But that's the cool thing about Quentin Tarantino movies. It's like it shows this like Chinese dude who's a badass, I might add. He's like he grabs her hand and then twists it super fucking hard.
Oh god.
And then he's like, does this hurt? She's like, yes. And then stuff. And he's like, this arm belongs to me now. And then he goes to like this board and he punches right the fuck through it. And he's like, since that arm is mine, I want it to be strong. Punch this board. She's like, oh, okay. And then she spends like, I guess months or years, and then starts punching this board, and her fucking fingers are bleeding. And then she's trying to eat rice with chopsticks. Like, how do you do that with a regular hand? If your finger, and she's like struggling, her fingers are like twitching, and then she drops the chopsticks and then just grabs the rice and tries to put it in her mouth, and he goes, poof, and he grabs the rice bowl and throws all the rice out. And this is the coolest shit I've ever heard. He's like, if you want to eat like a dog, you'll live and sleep like a dog outside. If you want to eat like a human and live like a human, you'll eat with the chopsticks. And so she grabs it, which means like
Dude.
He would have made her sleep outside.
Yeah.
She ate with her face.
Damn. By the way, it took me like 3 or 4 tries of pushing the talk button. She talked to this guy who I was clearly in front of, but no, he talked to his partner after I looked at everything, and I was feeling like a boss because I just like went through all these clues and like clearly identified them. And when you talk to your partner, he's like, I'm stumped.
Right. All right, so this is historically inaccurate. This would be the prime suspect because he's black.
Well, he's the guy that called it in. He's
okay.
Scratch that out.
He's still here.
Person of interest. Scratch that out.
We should
Prime
probably end
suspect.
this. Prime.
He did it.
What notion do you have to base off of that? He's incredibly black.
He's very black.
True.
He's telling the truth. He's not. He's got a straight face.
God, my cough.
We should probably end this episode.
Yeah, let's get about that time. Okay, we ended.
Hold on. He's still black. All right. Go ahead.
Officer Cole Phelps.
How's it going?
It's not.
Go ahead.
Not the reaction I was expecting. No. Officer Cole Phelps. Where were you on the night of yesterday?
Wait, am I Cole Phelps or are you Cole Phelps?
He's introducing himself.
I mentioned it. Look, don't sass me. Mr. Sassy, my ass.
I'm not sass.